name's Emily Stokes, and I am leading this year's mission trip to Hinton Rural Life Center in Hayesville, North Carolina. And we would love for you to join us this summer.
Hi, my name is Jenna Brown, and my daughter Eva and I participated in the Heifer International mission trip that Emily Stokes organized a few years ago. And it was something that I just signed up for. I'd never participated in a church mission trip or any sort of church camp or trip or anything. And Heifer International was a really interesting organization to me, and I also just thought it would be a really great experience for my daughter to have. So I signed us up, and it ended up being, besides being a real week of learning and discovering things about topics from around the world with global poverty and world hunger, it also just ended up being a really great experience with other church members, getting to know each other and just learning in that group setting together. My daughter and I were able to be a little bit out of our comfort zone, and had a lot of unique opportunities during that week together. Probably our favorite was the Global Village kind of experiment that we took a part in. And, we just have some really great memories, some really funny stories, some really memorable things that will stay with us forever. So I just am really appreciative that Emily organized the trip and made it an offering to us. And we're very thankful that we were able to participate.
Hello, my name is Eva Brown, and I've been a member at First Congregational Church my whole life. And when I went on a trip to Heifer International, that was my first trip with the church people, and I really liked it. Whenever I was done with the trip, I really liked it. I thought it was fun, but before I didn't really know what to expect. My mom just told me to go in a car. She said we were going somewhere, and I'm like, okay. So I just went in the car. But yeah, I thought that was fun. And I did get to do some things I was uncomfortable with, like milking a goat. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at the end when I did do that. I'm not doing that again. That was weird. And I also formed new connections with church members of the church that I didn't really know well. They'd been at the church, they'd watched me grow up, but I didn't really know them. So that was kind of cool, getting to know other church members, and that was great experience. Highly recommend.
Hi, my name is Jenna Tedy, and I'm one of the members of the church that went on the Heifer International service trip. I went a few years ago with my family, and from the beginning, I was very skeptical of the whole thing. I did not think I was going to enjoy it, but right when I got there, I could tell it was going to be a fun experience. Not only to get to meet so many hardworking and inspiring people, but you also are able to grow closer with the members of the church that you go with, whether that be your family or friends or people you haven't even met. You also, at least for me, I got to learn so much about different cultures and places in the world and try so many new foods and so many new things that I never would have been able to do. For example, I got to milk a goat and make cheese, and it was amazing from beginning to end. And I definitely recommend it for anyone that is able, and it's an amazing experience that I think everyone should take part in. Thank you.
Hello, I wanted to talk to you about the last mission trip that we went on approximately 2 years ago now, when Emily arranged for us to go to the Heifer International Ranch just outside of Little Rock, Arkansas. 11 members from First Congregational drove down, and not only did we meet the staff and get to know the program at Heifer International, we also ran into 2 groups from other UCC churches, one from Texas, one from Wisconsin. And the great fun of going on these mission trips is not only spending time with your own church members, but also getting to know people from, in this case, other UCC churches, and also getting to know the work of Heifer International. Well, now in June, we're going the other way because Heifer International, part of their mission is to serve people in Appalachia. And that's where we're going. And the group, hopefully, that will be going east will be have the opportunity to do some odd jobs around the area, working with some of the local folks, and getting a chance to meet some of the people from Appalachia that most of us would never encounter. Also, let's not forget that there will be other folks there, other groups, and we'll get a chance to meet them as well. So I'm hoping that you will join Sheila and me on this trip that will occur in June. If you need more details, by all means talk to Emily, and I hope you'll be with us when we go east to Appalachia.
Hinton is an amazing facility. I've been there twice, once as a participant as a youth on a mission trip and once as a participant as an adult on a mission trip. It is by far one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to in the country, sitting right in the Appalachian Mountains. Through Hinton's outreach programs, teams serve for a week or weekend on a safe and healthy home repair project in local Appalachian community. Projects may include building wheelchair ramps, porches, and steps, underpinning mobile homes, painting, repairing floors, and helping with yard work. Hinton's mission emphasis is not just on construction or completing projects, but on building relationships with our neighbors. Through hands-on work and building relationships, mission team members open themselves to being served in return. Hinton focuses on serving the area of Clay and Cherokee counties in North Carolina, as well as Towns County, Georgia. In these 3 counties, an average of 18% of residents live in poverty. Many of the neighbors they serve are single parents, the elderly, individuals who have disability, or people who are unemployed. Although statistics can give us insight, they encourage mission team members to develop personal relationships with the neighbors they're serving in order to learn their unique story. Hinton staff incorporates learning goals into everything they do. One of those is for each mission outreach participant to grow in understanding of Appalachian culture and rural poverty. They also want participants to grow spiritually. Your week at Hinton Rural Life Center will include lots of physical labor. However, you'll also experience the hospitality of being a guest on their campus, as they are also a retreat facility. They provide beds and linens, as well as delicious meals by their executive chef. Enjoy afternoons jumping into the lake, playing disc golf or cornhole, reading under a tree, or taking a prayerful walk in the labyrinth. The ultimate goal is to serve the local community, but they also want you to have time to rest and renew. In fact, the last day of the trip is just for fun and relaxation, and we will likely be spending the day on the lake on pontoon boats. The trip will be June 12th through 17th. We will travel on Sunday the 12th and then have work days on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, with our fun day, likely on the lake, on Thursday. We will return on Friday the 17th. The cost for the trip is $450 per person. So I hope that you will consider joining us. It's going to be an amazing experience where you can foster relationships, serve others, and just spend some time in God's beautiful creation. I hope you'll join us. If you have any questions or would like to register, please contact me, Emily Stokes, at estokes at firstcongregational.org. The deadline for registration is January 15th, so just a short little time. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.